Let's talk about financing tips. Many people have equity in their homes and they can very easily get a home equity loan. And I recommend checking into this because the rates can be very low to finance a boat this way, especially if you're only going to go sailing for maybe 3 or 4 years. You can later sell the boat, pay off the loan, and it's one of the cheapest ways to get a loan. If you are a U.S. resident, you can borrow through marine lenders if your FICO score is over 700. Don't bother applying if it's under 680. You won't get approved. So it's always good to check your FICO scores first before you talk to any lenders and they pull your credit. Also, it's good to have a debt-to-income ratio below 35%. I can talk in detail about this if you need to know more. If you're not a U.S. resident, we sometimes have special French assumable financing where you put 25% down, and now you have to leave it in charter for 5 years, and the charter company pays the loan down with the income that it earns. Now you can use the boat up to 12 weeks a year, but you have to leave it at their base. And you can use other boats around the world that are similar for your owner time. At the end of 5.5 years, the loan is paid down to about 35%. So you either sell the boat then and pay that loan off, or finance the boat at 35%, which is usually pretty easy to do. Some people have asked me about seller financing. Just forget about it. It almost never happens. And another good way to finance boats is through stock portfolio loans. So many times your stock brokerage will loan you up to the equity that you have in stocks at 1% over the LIBOR rate. That's the London bank rates. That can be a cheap way to do it. And finally, here's a tip. Never mention to a lender that you're going to live aboard the boat, because they always think the worst. Oh, they're going to, live on the boat and not be working, and they won't be able to pay back the loan, and they'll sail to South America and we'll never see our boat again. So don't talk about that. For more tips, why don't you give me a call and we can get you pre-qualified and find out what you can borrow for a boat. So give me a call now.